Hey everybody, it's Desi here from Creativian. A lot of people have been asking me for tutorials on how to do layout graphics, and essentially it's the same way as editing yourself, it's just doing to smaller specifications or sizing. So yeah, I'm just going to show you as I'm currently upgrading one of my accounts. I just thought it might be a good idea just to show you how I work and how I do it. So I've already done 2 images just so I had a base idea of what I was going with this. And yeah, I'll just carry on. I will try and go step by step with you. If there's any questions, obviously just leave them in the comments. Let me know and then I'll get back to you. If not, message me on Discord and I'll try and help you. So as you can see, I was going to go with a different colour scheme originally, but I've kind of kept it the same. I may still change that later on. I'm not 100% sure on that. So bear with me. I'm just going to, like I say, just play it by ear, see how things go and go from there. I have picked a PSD out for this. It's actually a combination of my own 2 PSDs and the colour fill image, which you can see on the right hand side just over here. So the colour fill image that I'm using is actually the image colour of the placeholder. So on the coding, I will just quickly show you. If you find an image and it has like codes like this, that can sometimes be like the images or the colour of the images and stuff. So I've actually used the end one. There are obviously 2 on this one, but I've just used the one just to show you obviously roughly what I've used. And then I've done that as a soft light image on top. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, we're just going to play around with this. We are just going to do it and then just play around with it. I may change this bit down here. I may not have an image for the love interest because Francine doesn't have one, unless that should change, but I just don't really want this section. I might just change it to something else, but keep the image, but obviously keep the sections as well. Just change it to something else. So I'll play around with it, see how we go. So essentially you just want to use the graphic specifications, so the sizing. In this case it was 150 by 200, which is what this one is. And then I've just put the image on top. I have copied the background. I do tend to do that with images, especially for layouts. Use the same kind of texture, so it all works basically. So yeah, you can see I've already got one here. All I'm going to do is obviously just swap out the images for this, which I do have loads of stock images for, just to play around with things, make things easier. So yeah, just basically look for images that suit your character reference or like the style how you do things. I just got to find an image now that I can use. What did I use for the original image? That one. So in theory, oh, I've lost it. No. I'm thinking I could in theory use this one. Or even that one. Let's go that one. Now I do like to tend to, what's the best word to explain? Basically, I don't know how to explain it, but like for example, if it's like this way, I face it to the right. If it's this way, I like to face the images or place the images on the left. I don't know if that's just me being me, but that's how I tend to work, so that's what I do. So I'm literally just gonna flip these. Sort of. Like that. You can sharpen the layers as you normally would, don't worry about that, you can still do that as you like. And then I'm going to save that. Wrong one. And then I've got another right one, so we can just use the same thingy. I can actually just reflip that back. Oh, don't have a browse. Then go back to here. No, that's a web PNG, so I can't use that one. That's helpful. Let's just find some Enchantress stuff. have you got any images on your website? Photos. And sometimes it is just like looking around for images that will work for your character and like texture and stuff. It does take some time, but trust me, you will get there eventually. And it's no different to really, like I say, doing edits, doing defaults. It's not that much different. Might use that one as a better quality picture. For those using the new one, you obviously can use your quick selection tool. Just for small backgrounds like this, I literally just use my eraser. By the time I wait for it to load, it's just gonna be quicker me using an eraser, and it's only like a small bit that I need to subtract. Again, sharpen it as you like. I tend to upload things last, so like once I've done one section, I will then save it, preview it before I go onto the left hand side. I always start right, then go to left. If it's a div layout, I tend to start top bottom. I don't know, it's just how I work. Obviously you can find your own balance. It's just reading the code and how you like want to do it. So this one's 500 by 250. Make sure I did get that right, yes. I am just going to copy the texture again because that's what I'm happy with, and all the colourings. And then we can just change things out. So I don't want that. Also need another image for her. I might even use this one. Move that down. I might change that image. This is what I love about like doing stuff like this, is you can literally just play around with things and see how things look. Be creative as you like. There's nothing wrong with being creative at all. I've got a very similar one to that actually. I could actually put that outside. Sorry, more moving things around. This is what I'm like with when I do layouts. I'm very picky about and choosy about things. So I apologise if I am just like moving things around, and it, like I say, this is your own perception of things, so don't feel like you have to copy how I'm doing things. Roll with it. That kind of works really well though, like that blending. As I move it, do it like that. And I can move that bit. Nope. I want the clock in there somewhere, just because of her storyline and what I've done to adapt it, so that's what I'm thinking. Ignore that, it's because I pressed two buttons at the same time. I had to think then, like, what button did I actually press? I think the one image works a lot better, but I think like I feel like it is missing something. Do I put another GIF in? But a different GIF? I don't know. Yeah, fuck it, let's put a GIF in. I did one there originally, so what's another? If it blends, of course. So with this, I'm literally just putting it to lighter colour, put a mask on it, and drag a brush through. Could even shrink that small, like that, and then. How does that look? Let's give it a go. I'm going to sharpen that because it doesn't look like I sharpened it. Get rid of that one. Click make frames. I would suggest in the beginning just stick to basic like PNG images until you get used to creating them with GIFs. And then you can like just play around with it from there really. It's just to get you into the habit of making them and getting you used to the dimensions. I quite like that. I feel like it needs a font though. Or like something. What if I invert that? Oh, hello, I just saw a frame there. Yep, there. Which is what we don't want to see. So it does just involve a lot of blending, unfortunately, and like the eraser tool and stuff, just to help it. 11. I don't know if that's a, because it is technically like a font here and a font there, or like text. But I do feel like it needs just a little something. I don't know. I'll leave it without. I can always adjust it later on. For GIFs, if there's a lot of frames, always do 0.10. If there's not many frames, do 0.13. That's just my rule of thumb. If you find it's too fast, too slow, adjust it. I always click preview. I always keep thingy up as well. Where is my imgur? I think I must have closed it. Just upload your image. Well, actually I can upload all 3 of them now. And then I'll go up here. I know I'm literally, all I'm looking for is the HTTP, oh my god, HTTPS, TCP in the brain apparently. And then I literally just highlight that. I mean, you can do it by F. For those who don't know, press Control and F and it gives you a search bar in the bottom, and you can literally just type in that and it will give you, provided you click highlight all, you can literally just flick through them until you find the one that you're looking for. You always really and truthfully want the placeholder, so you could literally just type in placeholder and that will just locate all the placeholder where you need to just replace. So that one's the 150 by 200. And then the next one, which is the last one. Always make sure you copy, if you use Imgur, copy the original link, don't copy the direct link. The V will not work very well. You want to use the GIF code. So once you're happy with that, I can click save, refresh, and there's all my images in. So I do think I need to modify the colours ever so slightly, but not by much. I also would like to add a red like hue almost, or a red something to them. But I quite like that, it looks quite cool. I will also add a background image at some point as well, but I will do that very soon. This bit I want to modify, so I'm just going to change that while I'm thinking about it. So basics, personality, I could do powers. Might do powers down here. I could do previous relationships or something like that, I don't know. Let's just take this bit and copy it in this bit. Oh, I didn't realise it was that big. Get rid of the centre bit too. There you go, so it's like a double bit. I could put connections there and put something else here. I don't know, I'll play around with that once I'm happy with it. So then onto the left hand side, it's 300 by 110 and that is for all of them. So I can literally use the same template essentially for all of them. I am just going to save this layout. Just so I can come back to that later. I'll close that one down, I'm happy with them images, and then I've just got my base image or template. So it was 300, I believe, by 110. Yes. Click create. Again, just going to drag on my images and PSDs over. Don't need that. And then it's just the same thing really again, is finding images that you want to use and then putting them on. I do use quite a lot of the Enchantress images just because of the storyline that I go with. You obviously pick whatever images you want to pick. Generally I do stick with photo shoots. That looks really... Is that a cut? That's a cutout. That's great. We'll just save that there. So I've got that image there. I tend to go from top to bottom and then go through there, like work my way back. See if there's any images that I do like. Nope. again, you could use stock images, whatever you want to play around with. That could work. Wow, I've just had like proper references to Jamie Belcamber. Or however you want to say it. But she could make a totally good femme version of Vecna, I'm not gonna lie. I hate when things are named the same. Have I got that as a... Do you think so? Oh, wrong one. Do kind of like with the hoodie up version. Shame that a lot of these in black and white. It's just more effort on my behalf than anything, but if I wanted to make them colour. Of course there is. I think these are starting to look a bit... Why is everything named the same? Actually, well, I'm not even going to bother anymore. Right, we'll just go with the images we've got. So for this, I am going to use the object cutout tool. That is only a new, or comes with the new. Make sure this is ticked. And then sharpen. Save. And then literally just going to use the same template for all of them. Some I will adjust and some I won't, but essentially those are all you need to do. Now I am kind of tempted to make that coloured. Where is the PNG pack? This is going to get a bit complicated or overwhelming to some people, so you're welcome to skip past this bit. I'm just showing you more. This is what I would like to do with my image, so hence why I'm doing it. She's got brown eyebrows. I could probably use that on the lip. Might have to go darker on that. I think it's just because of the blue. Might not be working on them images, so let me just do that. It is. And as you can see, it's actually slowly coming together already just by copying colours. From like another similar image. No, I think quite happy with that. So yeah, that's how you make it colour. It's very, very subtle, but you could change that if you really wanted to. But yeah, that's how I do it, so, and that's how I make it a colour. I'll go over that in a bit more detail if people really want me to, so. What other, 1, 2, I've got 3 more to go. Oh. Really happy with how this is coming out. Sometimes, guys, it doesn't always work this way. The layout image that we've currently got off Creativian took me, I kid you not, 5 hours. So don't feel like just because it's taking you a lot longer to do something, it doesn't mean anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was that one? 3, I believe. Yeah. Might just upload them now just so I've got a rough idea. what they're looking like so far. So again, just find them images or them links. This may be subject to change because it depends on how I feel it works, if it doesn't work. I really should have put the clock in that. I think it would look just so much better with the actual clock visible. Like that. Than what I've done. Because it is a bit more peachy. Especially like this one. It just looks so much better. Personally. It might not to everyone, but I might even move him down. I just don't like that bit there. I did sharpen it. It doesn't look like it was sharpened. Maybe move that along. I don't know why it looks so weird to me, but or off. So what I am going to do is just re-add those images in. 3. I do personally think it looks a lot better, but yeah, a lot better. Maybe just that one, I don't know, we'll leave it as it is. I might even change that top image. This is what I mean, guys, I am literally like all over the place when I do stuff like this. Then I might make this image 300 by 100, make that double the size, so 220. Might just increase the links a bit more, like the connection links. Is an auto an auto though? Oh no, there we go, height. Oh, not that one. Is that 245? No. Let's say 250. It's not going to be 250 though. Let's say 244. Oh, a lot bigger. That's not far off. Okay. 154. Too small. 158. There you go. Yep, that matched up nicely. Okay. I should change that from power and weaknesses. I think that might just be an error on SRBK's behalf. So right, I need to do... In theory, I don't need to do one more. I can just recycle that other image. And then put one more in. And then I just need to do 300, 220... Get rid of that. And that image. I wonder if I can try and man her in to like the stranger. Into something. Because I'm not gonna like would be cool to have a like not necessarily as a cast image, but like I don't know. Maybe even do like the season 4 poster and add her in. I wonder if that's even possible. I'll be back to this and I'll let you go. Nice guys know. Okay, I ended up just going for this basic image because I couldn't find any images that I could man her into from any Stranger Things scene. So yeah, I've just gone for that one now. And I'll probably end up adjusting that at some point as well. Oh, and I've just realised I forgot to change that. There we go. Why does that look really weird? I don't know, it looks totally different. Quality. Maybe I need to make her a bit lighter. As we will. So again, just going to upload that. Yeah, you can see, like, I was going through, like, screenshots of everyone to see if I could work something, but I couldn't. So we're going to paste that there, click OK, refresh. I don't know if it is just, I don't know, it'll be fine, it just looks a bit weird. I think it's because of that bit right there. Her hand just looks a bit. bit off. It could be anything though. This is what I'm like when I do any layout. I literally am back and forth, inner perfectionist, and OCD just makes it 10 times worse. There you go, that's a bit better. And then I'm just going to do a background image. I might even shift this to the left if I can figure out BK's code that I can... I could, but I don't know if this is going to work the way I want it to. We'll copy that, click paste, move left column. What happens about me? I think that's going to go, yeah. Okay, that's fine. It might be a bit too much, but that didn't really move that much. Let's make that 100 then. I'm just not a big fan of centered stuff. Apologies. Does that need to be 100 as well? Surely not. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, so then I've got, when I open this up a bit wider, I've got a bit more image to play around with. In theory I could make it a bit more over, but I think that's a good enough size. So with background image, this tends to be the size that I go for, so 1366 by 768. Create. Again, if you want to, you can just drag everything over. Actually looks pretty cool like that, to be fair. Damn, I need to make that into an edit. I am going to take the background colour, use that as my background. Oh. Might have to hold off on the image that. Don't necessarily need that. That can leave. Now this isn't my texture pack, so I'm just seeing. If there's any other ones that work with that. Or if that is actually bigger than what I've got it set up. Yeah, it is. Nice. This might not work out exactly like I want it to, but we can play around with this. This is the good thing about editing, is you can literally just play around with stuff. the quick selection tool, mask it. Might even just do it so it's like that. Oh, that could work. Okay, just thought of a really cool idea. I'm gonna have to remove as much of this white as possible because I don't want it. It's okay if it's like a background, it's just edging. I like things to be smooth. I'm thinking, and then I can blur it. Let me just erase some of this. Actually, I might even erase all that bit. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds while I just do this effect, just simply because people have been using it. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, we are back, and this is what I've come up with. So essentially what I've done is the blur effect tool. So it switches between both playbys. So her, what I like to call her upside down image, and her upside down image. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I've just uploaded it, and this is the finished results. I might even scale this down slightly because it is quite thingy, and I have shifted this over a bit more. Might even look at changing this over. But yeah, that's all the images. That's what it looks like. Everything completed. So if I just span that out a bit further, that's what it looks like. So yeah, I might make this like a bluey, like this kind of colour. But yeah, that's pretty much layout graphics. I hope this makes sense. I know it's been quite detailed. I know it's quite long, but I just want to go through everything with you to show you what it looks like and how I do my images. But yeah, any questions, do let me know. Just make sure to comment. If not, message me or even put it in the Discord. The link is in the description, and just put it in the need help bit, and I'm happy to help you. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll be back for more, don't worry. And thank you for watching.